What's good, gamers? Welcome back to BeBackGaming, where we dive deep into the games you love or love to hate. Today, we're tackling the biggest RPG of the year, The Witcher 4. CD Projekt Red promised us a new chapter in their legendary series. With Ciri stepping into the spotlight, is it a masterpiece like Wild Hunt, or does it stumble under the weight of expectations? No sponsors here, just my honest thoughts after 60 hours in this massive world. Stick around for the full breakdown, story, gameplay, visuals, and my final verdict. Let's get into it. Non-sponsored review. 60 plus hours played. Let's start with the heart of any Witcher game, the story. The Witcher 4 puts Ciri front and center, and let me tell you, she's a phenomenal protagonist. The game picks up years after Wild Hunt, with Ciri as a full-fledged Witcher, navigating a war-torn continent, ravaged by new threats both human and monstrous. The narrative is a slow burn, much like The Witcher 3, but it's packed with political intrigue, moral dilemmas, and those gut-punch moments CD Projekt Red is known for. The writing is top-notch, with dialogue that feels natural yet poetic. Side characters, like a grizzled new mentor figure and a cunning Nilfgaardian diplomat, steal the show in key moments. But here's my gripe. The main villain feels a bit generic early on, though the final act redeems them with a surprising twist. If you're here for Ciri's growth as a character, you won't be disappointed. She's tough, vulnerable, and everything you'd want from a Witcher. That said, the pacing can drag in the middle. Some side quests feel like filler, which breaks the momentum of the main story. Still, the choices you make, like whether to ally with a rebel faction or broker peace, have real consequences, shaping the world and ending. This is CD Projekt Red flexing their storytelling muscle, but it's not perfect. Okay, let's talk gameplay, because this is where The Witcher 4 shines and occasionally stumbles. Combat builds on Wild Hunt's foundation, but feels faster and more fluid. Ciri's unique abilities, like her teleportation blink from the books, are a game changer. You can chain teleports into combos, dodging griffins or slicing through bandits like a badass. It's satisfying, especially on higher difficulties, where you need to mix swordplay, signs, and alchemy to survive. The skill tree is deep, with 3 main paths: combat, magic, and stealth that let you customize Ciri's playstyle. Want to be a spell-slinging assassin? You can. Prefer hacking and slashing? Go for it. My only issue: the alchemy system feels overly complex, with too many ingredients to track, which can overwhelm new players. Exploration is a highlight. The open world is massive, with dynamic events like ambushes or treasure hunts that make every ride on your horse. Yes, Roach is back. Feel alive. But the inventory management, it's clunky, and sorting through loot can feel like a chore. Overall, the gameplay is a love letter to Witcher fans, with enough new tricks to keep it fresh. Now, let's talk about the world, because The Witcher 4's open world is jaw-dropping. From misty swamps to bustling cities, every region feels distinct and handcrafted. CD Projekt Red's attention to detail is insane. Think The Witcher 3, but on steroids. Trees sway in the wind, NPCs react to your actions, and the lighting. Chef's kiss. The game runs on Unreal Engine 5, and it shows character models and environments are stunning. Though I did notice some pop-in during crowded scenes on my PS5. The world feels alive, with random encounters, like saving villagers from drowners or stumbling into a bandit camp. But it's not perfect. Some areas feel too empty, and fast travel points are weirdly sparse, which can make backtracking tedious. Still, this is one of the most immersive worlds I've ever explored, and it's worth getting lost in. The audio in The Witcher 4 is pure magic. The soundtrack, composed by speculative composer, for example, Marcin Przibi, which blends haunting melodies with pulse-pounding battle themes. It's the kind of music you'll hum for weeks. Voice acting is equally stellar. Ciri's new voice actor nails Her mix of grit and heart, and the supporting cast brings depth to every conversation. My only nitpick: some ambient sounds, like footsteps, can feel repetitive in long exploration sessions, but honestly, pop in some headphones, and this game's audio will pull you right into its world. Let's break it down. The Witcher 4's strengths: a gripping story with Ciri at its heart, fluid and varied combat, and a world that's a visual feast. It's a worthy successor to Wild Hunt and a must-play for RPG fans. But it's not flawless. The pacing dips in the middle, inventory management is a hassle, and some technical hiccups like occasional frame drops can pull you out of the experience. Compared to The Witcher 3, it's more polished but less revolutionary. If you loved Wild Hunt, you'll eat this up, but don't expect it to reinvent the wheel. So, what's the final verdict? The Witcher 4 is a phenomenal RPG that lives up to the hype, even if it doesn't quite surpass The Witcher 3's legacy. Ciri's journey is unforgettable, the gameplay is addictive, and the world is one you'll want to explore for hours. It's not perfect, but it's damn close. I'm giving it an 8.8 out of 10. What do you think of The Witcher 4? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this review, and subscribe to BeBackGaming for more deep dives into the games you love. Until next time, keep gaming, and I'll see you back here.